course, Donald Trump. He says he'll be more presidential now. So presidential, he says, that we're going to get bored with him. He said it. Elizabeth Harrington with the Washington Free Beacon is with us. You know, he might be right. If he calms down and is more presidential, maybe we will be bored with him. Maybe he'll lose some support. What say you?
Well, yeah, I think Trump is heading into the home stretch here, and he wants the establishment to get behind him. And in order to do that, he needs to act presidential and be taken seriously. But at the same time, I think you're still going to see the Donald Trump we've grown accustomed to on the campaign trail. Because really, the fact that he's been unpresidential and not politically correct is what's got him here. It's what's got him this far. And so he's going to be pivoting toward Hillary. He's going to be trying to brand her. So I don't think you're going to stop hearing him say crooked Hillary anytime soon.
I've asked everybody on the show so far this morning, if it's Trump versus Hillary in November, who wins? I'll ask you the same question, Elizabeth.
Well, I mean, I think it would be a lot closer than a lot of people are saying. I think Trump puts a lot of states on the map that Republicans haven't seen in years. And really, when you look at the polls now, asking voters about November, that it's a purely hypothetical thing, and people, I don't think the polls really carry that much influence. So yeah, I think it would be pretty close, but I think Trump would have a shot, and a lot of people are writing him off right now.
I do want your opinion on President Obama, who is in London today. He's lecturing the Brits, well, not lecturing, but he's suggesting to the Brits that they stay in the European Union. You got an opinion on that?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's funny because President Obama's entire worldview is that America has had too much influence and we've been meddling in other countries' affairs. But he's happy to go over to the UK and tell them what's best for them and say that they should stay in the EU. And I think the mayor of London's upset about it, and I think rightfully so. It is hypocritical because, you know, Obama would never suggest something for the U.S. in that way, and he's only doing it because it suits his, you know, globalist idea of the, you know, world order. So it's really, it is hypocritical for him to go over and do that.
I think he wants to be the president of the world as opposed to the president of the United States, and that's the global view. I've got more liberal lunacy on campus for you. This time it's the University of Wisconsin La Crosse. Trump chalkings are considered microaggressions. Wait a minute, Jeff Seeker's still here. You want to comment on that?
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking back at my college days. Do these college kids not have anything better to do than this? I mean, the bottom line is there is freedom of speech. You know, if this is going to continue, you know, eventually, because they're getting so much attention for doing this, eventually it's going to become irrelevant.
Yeah, but Elizabeth, right, I want to see some college administrators with some backbone who say, we have free speech in this university, live with it. When are we going to see that?
Exactly. You either have free speech or you don't. And the University of Wisconsin is deploying its hate response team. I mean, what the heck is that? It's absurd. They're saying, oh, you know, we believe in free speech, but at the same time we're getting this hate response team to go out and police and say, no, you can't say Trump 2016. I'm so sick of this. They need to shatter these safe spaces for these kids. It's absurd.
Hate response team.
Yeah, HRT team has even got an acronym. HRT, let's call in HRT, yes. And people are being, the students being encouraged to report any microaggressions.